So what would you say to these women? I've met more women who have been ruined by men, right?
Right. Mhm.
And they will never give another man an opportunity because they're
Mm.
afraid. And I get it. I understand. But I feel so sorry for them because one thing that I had to overcome in my life is not living in my past, right? I just made a conscious decision one day. I'm like, I can't change what happened 10 seconds ago. I can only change from now forward. And that was the most powerful thing that I ever did for my own mind, was to realize you need to learn from the past, but you can't live there, right? So what do you say to those women if they come in front of you and say, I want a man, I want to be happy, but I'm just afraid, right?
Yeah. I mean, you literally just said exactly what you how are you gonna we can't drive when we're looking in the rearview mirror. Like, how are we gonna move forward if we can't? So I'm a really big advocate for therapy. Like, how do we move through this? Um, you know, yeah, you said it perfectly, Mike, because I would say the same thing. You can't live in the past. How are we gonna get what we want if we're looking back? So when it comes to that, what kind of internal work do you need to do on yourself to be able to move past that? Otherwise, um, I think that we're gonna nerd out a little bit, okay?
That's
But
Absolutely.
I just I believe in the power of our thoughts, right? So I think if
Mm.
you're out there and you're thinking, "Oh, men are bad and I just date assholes." Well, guess what? That's what you're gonna
Yeah.
keep getting.
Yep.
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. So how do you get past that so that you can start saying there's good men out there and I'm going to find one? And how do we move through that so you can have a better outlook to bring that into your life? I think that our thoughts are incredibly powerful and they shape our perception on reality. So,
And wouldn't you tell those same women that, don't take it as this is the rest of your life. It's one date, right? It's one night
yeah,
of your,
100%.
you're never going to know
100%.
if you don't take that leap for 4 hours in an evening, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Keep your walls down and your boundaries high. Keep your walls down,
Oh, I
stay
like that.
stay open, right? But have your set boundaries set up beforehand. If you're a little weary on dating, go into it with an open heart because what are you even doing if you're not going to? But then set your boundaries of like, even if he is super cute, like I'm not going to have sex with him on the first date because guess what? That's going to give me an emotional attachment and I'm not ready for that.
Right.
That's what I would say to him. Yeah.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
So you mentioned earlier we were talking about relationship stuff, date nights, things like that. So why we have you on the show? Let's talk about what's your five like my wife and I a few years ago we did what we called was 50 first dates. So we did
Oh,
once a week.
fun.
We went on a date every week to some place that we had never gone before together.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Right.
cute.
So that's a lot harder than it sounds because we'd been
I'm
together for
sure.
at the time it was probably 26 years together.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool because we would figure out things we never did together before, and that'd be so it was 51st date number
That's
one all the way
cool.
to 50,
I
right?
like that. I'm
So
writing that
what are
down. I hope you don't mind.
no, not at all. So, but I want to get from you, like give our viewers and listeners, like here's the top five, things I would suggest for a date night. If you because part of why I wanted you on here before you answer the question, part of why I wanted you on here is because we like to showcase the person we have on the show. We like to put them out in the world, but we also want
Thank
to
you.
give nuggets of value to share with folks because the more nuggets of value we can share, then the more followers you're going to get, the more people are going to go subscribe to your stuff.